Erica with a K here. Today's video is going to be on something that I've just noticed in the salon, because I always talk to my clients and I'm like, hey, how do you do your hair when you're home? Or how do you do this, blah, blah. Not to judge anybody, but just to kind of find out and do my own research for what I think happens to people's hair. So I have a number of new clients that are coming in. I have a number of regulars. The regulars, I know exactly what has been done to their hair because I've done it. And the new clients, I always ask what has been done to your hair, blah, blah, blah. So something that I've noticed very often with hair is that people are like, my hair keeps breaking off. And I'm like, do you flat iron your hair? And they'll say, yes, I do. And then I'm like, do you blow dry your hair? And they're like, no, I don't put that heat on my hair. And so I just want to come on and make this video and be like, guys, heat is heat no matter what way it's coming from your hair. So whether it is a blow dryer or a flat iron, you're equally damaging your hair with both. Actually, I feel like the flat iron is a little bit more damaging, and here's why. Because most times when I say to people like, well, do you put a heat protectant in your hair? And they're like, oh, well, I put like oils in afterwards, blah, blah. And it's like, you have to protect your hair. So if you're not blow drying your hair, just say you come in the shower, you go to sleep, you wake up the next day and you iron your hair and you have no product in your hair, you're literally just like burning your own hair. You didn't even put a heat protectant in. Where most times if you blow dry your hair first, you'll put a heat protectant in because you'll think like, oh, I gotta protect my hair from the blow dryer. But you also have to protect your hair from the flat iron. So if you feel like you have a lot of breakage in your hair, even like throughout the hair strand, that's from the heat. And so you have to put a heat protectant in your hair. So what I would recommend for people who don't blow dry their hair, you come out of the shower, you let your hair naturally dry, put a heat protectant in, let it naturally dry with the heat protectant in, and then go in when it's 100% dry and flat iron your hair. I guarantee you, you will notice a difference. Damage that is already done to your hair is pretty much done without doing deep conditioners or conditioning treatments. If the hair is damaged, the hair is damaged. But you can prevent further damage by putting a heat protectant in your hair, even if you're not blow drying your hair. If you are putting any kind of heat source, even a curling iron, a flat iron, a blow dryer, you need to put a heat protectant in your hair first. I use R&Co right now exclusively for my styling products, which are cruelty-free and they're vegan. I'm not plugged in any way. This is just honest thoughts. All of their hair care products, no matter what they're used for, 99.9% of them have a heat protectant already built in it. So if you're using, just say their pinstripe, and that is to put in your hair before you brush through it, it has a heat protectant in it. So if your hair is like tangly, or even not, even if you just want to put something in your hair before you brush it through, because it's just nice to do something like that instead of like ripping your hair out of your head. So I would recommend like One, I believe it's called, by R&Co, and then Pinstripe. Those are two products that you would spray in your hair as soon as you come out of the shower and then brush your hair. So now that's a twofold. You're not only going to protect your hair later from the heat, but you're also brushing it through every piece of your hair as you brush your hair. So it really isn't like an extra step. It really isn't anything. It's just something to spray in your hair first, and then later on or the next day when you decide to iron it, you'll have that protectant in your hair. You can also add more in at a later date if you're like, oh, I want to put more heat protectant in my hair, that's fine too, but just make sure that it's dry. Everything is dry in your hair before you ever put a flat iron to it. If you hear it like sizzling or if you see like smoke, you're literally burning your hair. So that is not what you want to do. And if you have light hair like me and you put like an iron to it and it turns yellow, you're burning your hair. You're literally burning your hair, and you'll smell it too. So just always put a heat protectant in. Even when I ask my clients like, hey, do you mind if I always ask, do you mind if I put a product in before I brush your hair or blow dry your hair? Most times people say yes, but even if they say no, I kind of raise my eyebrows to think like, you're just kind of letting your hair just take a beating from not only natural elements in the world, but also like the heat I'm about to put on your head and the, if I use an iron at the end, which I rarely do. But anyway, so that is what I wanted to talk about in this video. Pretty much, even if you don't blow dry your hair, you need to put a heat protectant in if you're going to use any kind of iron, flat iron, curling iron, doesn't matter. So if you think that you're doing yourself a service by not blow drying your hair, by not putting that heat on, just remember you are putting the heat on your curling iron or your straightening iron, and you want to make sure you have a heat protectant on your hair first. One more thing I forgot to say, this kind of goes without saying, but you guys got to get trims on the regular. Get on a schedule with your stylist. If you have short hair like me, you're gonna need trims like every 4 to 6 weeks. Unless you're trying to grow out your hair, then you can kind of stretch it every you could probably stretch it like 3 months. Just make sure you get some trims. That's mainly for the ends of your hair, or if you have like layers or angles throughout, you need to get those trimmed and keep them trimmed. But if you could just pull out a hair strand and see just like breakage all the way up, that's this video is for you guys. So that's it. So that is the video, guys. I hope you guys like it. Again, I'm doing this on my phone, so I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to be looking. But I hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for your love and support. I am going to have a giveaway on my channel pretty soon, so stay tuned. And you will have to follow me on Instagram, so if you guys want to get a head start on that, all my links are down below. Putnam County Hairstylist is my Instagram handle. And if you guys want to follow me on my personal one, that's cool too. It's Pixie and Pits. So there you go, as in pitbulls, like P-I-T-S, Pixie and Pits, Pixie. All right, you guys get it. All right, guys, I love you so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Until next time, work hard, dream big, eat cake. Bye, guys.